after me openly saying that I thought the 2021 wave was good, today was the final straw and LEGO's really messed this one up. Today we'll be talking about my outrage with this set. As you probably already know, today we got our first look at the 2021 75302 Imperial Shuttle with 589 pieces, and it will cost $80 US. And the build looks wonderful. I'm not gonna lie, I love the build, but where this falls part of the minifigures. And now, to be honest, this is part of the new scale LEGO's going for, the more affordable scale. I'm all for this, I think. As long as they don't level off with the detail, which they haven't done. They've kept the same amount of detail, which is great, and they've just made it cheaper, which is great for if you're trying to build an army of X-Wings or TIEs, which I think a lot of people will definitely want to do, and Imperial Shuttle has fallen into this, and I'm just happy we're getting another Imperial Shuttle, and I was really looking forward to this, and I still think it's a good set, but now I don't know if I want it, because of what we got today, and with the minifigures. I think we were all assuming we'd get 5 minifigures, but we got 3. And I mean, the past sets for $80 in US, the Jim Griffiths' Starfighter and Night Buzzard, I know that was $70, but it's basically the same. They both had 3 minifigures, and the thing with that is that they've had exclusive minifigures, especially with the Night Buzzard, which had 2 exclusive figs. Then you look at this, and we basically knew Vader was coming in it, and we assumed it would be the arm printing one, but no, it's the same one. And they took away the arm printing, they just took that off, even though they just made it. And I was really looking forward to getting this, because I wanted an arm printing Vader. I couldn't get the Bespin Duel, and obviously I didn't want the Death Star Final Duel. I wanted rather this sort of vehicle thing, because I love the Imperial Shuttle, but no. The minifigure is the 2020 version. If you look at the leg printing and the torso print, it's sort of changed. They've taken off the arm printing, so I guess it would be an add-on, but come on, who cares about that really? Then you have Luke, and that's Return the Jedi Luke, and he's holding a blue lightsaber. What the hell, LEGO? This makes no sense, no matter what. And I have the Luke, which is the Return of the Jedi one, which is actually the open flap one. And I thought that's actually quite rare. I didn't notice that, but I do have that. So no point for me getting this. I don't really care about that. And just to give him a blue lightsaber, I have enough blue lightsabers. Why do we need this? I think blue lightsabers are used the most, so why is LEGO being lazy with this? They also have the hand on him, the gloved hand on the wrong hand, so I don't know how they messed that up, but they did. Then they have the handcuffs he's just holding. I mean, they do make sense, but the way they've shown the minifigures out doesn't make sense. And then, something people didn't even notice, the shuttle pilot. Now, we got a really good detailed shuttle pilot, as boring as the fig was, in the landing craft set, and then you look at this, and it's less detailed. So you've taken away the detail from all of these figures, taking away the amount of figures we should have got, and just replaced it with these. And I think that's really lazy for LEGO to do. LEGO's failing a lot lately, especially with the Nebulon and stuff. So this is really a final straw. I think lots of people are really pissed off with the 2021 wave, and this is just annoying. So the build is incredible. I love the build. Compared to the 2015 one, it is $20 less, but it maintains that amount of detail. The 2015 one is still better, but I mean, not by much. We'll get more official images soon. I don't know when. I'm assuming soon. Don't know the release date. The release date's all marked up for this wave. We think it's March, could be Feb, could just be Jan in some places. Could even be later than that. I think March at the latest, but who knows? Also in the holiday special, just a thing to note, but Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi and that had the lighter blonde hairpiece, so that has nothing to do with this, but I don't even know why they did that. That's just another thing to throw in there, another weird rant. So yeah, it's just weird. I mean, why Lego? Like, I think minifigure wise, this is potentially the worst of the entire wave, and I'm disappointed by this. I'm severely am, especially since I did all that prediction that it could be a Clone Wars one, and one of my reasons behind that was the high price per piece. So $80 for 589 pieces, that's high, and I was thinking some sort of exclusive figure to bring that price up. But then you look at this. Why? There's nothing. They're less exclusive. I mean, the shuttle pilot's sort of exclusive, but who cares? It's a shuttle pilot. Technically, they're all exclusive figs with some weird changes that make them less accurate. So I don't know why. It's really weird. Yeah. So the price per piece, because it's so low it's so high, that means the set is also overpriced. So essentially you're paying for an Imperial Shuttle with really bad minifigures, and if you don't have a Vader, it's a cool Vader, but the arm printing one, I mean, everyone would prefer that. And then you get Luke. I mean, if you don't have Return the Jedi Luke, sure, it's cool to get, but wouldn't you want a green lightsaber too? Shuttle pilot, I don't know anyone who really cares for the shuttle pilot. I mean, you sort of need a shuttle pilot for an Imperial Shuttle, so I'm glad they included that there, but they should have included some more figs anyways. It's an Imperial Shuttle. With this minifigure selection, they should have added in at least another Stormtrooper. 2 would be good, but at least another one. Some kind of figure, maybe even an Ewok or the Emperor or something. I know, because they just released the final duel, the minifigure selection makes no sense. So maybe those two are meant to pair together, but if they were to be put together, they wouldn't include those two minifigures. So it makes no sense. I have no idea why Lego chose this. The minifigures, I love the build though. The build is incredible. Like, I want it for the build. The figures, real pass for me. Like, the X-Wing figures, way better. Mando set figures, way better. Then you have this. This is the one I think, apart from Mando set, everyone was sort of looking forward to. And now looking at these figures, I think everyone's real disappointed by this, and no one knows where to go to from here, and it's just a real disappointment. Anyways, I'm rambling, but I just wanted to express this, like, just to talk to Lego, like, come on, why would you do this? And I think everyone's feeling this way about this. I think everyone's a bit disappointed. That's fair to say. That makes sense. And I think a lot of people are disappointed with the entire wave, but I think this wave does have some good sets in here, like the Mando set, of course. Personally, the builds are a bit but the figures are great, and everyone seems to love that set, so enjoy that one. You get Beskar Mando with arm printing. Who doesn't love that? And the X-Wing and the TIE, even though they are, I guess, they make too much of them, they are in a nice new scale. They may be slightly less accurate, but I mean, they haven't really taken away any detail, so I think they're okay. The minifigures for them, they're fine. The TIE Fighters are boring, but they're good if you're trying to build an army of TIE Fighters, which is possibly what it was intended for, I guess, which is a great thing, especially if you're making like an Imperial base or something. Then this would also go well in it, but where are the figures for that? So I just don't know. But I'll just stop there. Hope that will be all for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe, and that'll be all, folks. Just goodbye.